All right. Happy Thursday. We're almost through the week, guys. We're nearly there. It is Thursday, March 19th, and we're playing the puzzles together. I got a couple of projects I'm working on today. I got to call my dad. I have this kind of ritual every once in a while. I'll call my dad walking home from work. I walk. I love walking. And it's a good time to catch up. He's, a little further away, so he's doing different things than I am. He's, enjoying a little bit of retirement and, skiing and things like that. Unfortunately, you can't ski where I am currently because it's about 80 degrees outside. I wish that was an exaggeration. Today is the official last day of winter, actually. So says Puxatawny Phil, but sure doesn't feel like it. Sure feels like shorts weather. In fact, I was in the middle of class today, and they have not turned on the AC in our rooms, to save on money and AC costs and HVAC and whatnot. I texted the principal during the day today, and I said, "Hey, would it be a dress code violation if I came in shorts tomorrow?" And she said, "Oh, no, don't worry about it. Come in shorts. We're still trying to turn on the air conditioner, and it's just, we're working with the district maintenance people and whatnot, trying to get it running. But to turn on the AC for an entire school, like a month to a month and a half earlier than anticipated, is quite a structural feat. So, yeah, not 2 weeks ago, we had a dumping snow, and today it is so warm that you would think it was summer. Honestly, a summer day. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. We went straight from winter to summer. No end in sight. No spring. We certainly skipped spring this year. There you are. Hi. All right, what do you say? Also, did you notice something new? Did you notice something different? If not, you hopefully will notice it very soon. Besides my glasses. I'm not talking about my glasses. Today, I was on the phone with my dad, and we just got to chatting about me doing live streams and, the connections and Wordle and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, did you play the connections today?" I was like, "Oh, no, don't spoil it." So I haven't played yet. He said, "Yeah, today was really tough." So I think we're in for it. We're in for it. Baby Blues, Evil Eye, Mood Ring, Pet Rock, Traffic Light, Chicken Little, Scrap Metal, Horseshoe, Goldilocks, Rabbit's Foot, Chameleon, Soda Pop, Sunset, Gingerbread Man, Four-Leaf Clover, and Frog Prince. Okay, so I see a couple of things coming out at me. There's Frog Prince, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Story of the Gingerbread Man, and Chicken Little. Are these fairy tales? Folk tale characters. There we go. Folk tales. I see lucky things. I see a horseshoe, a rabbit's foot. That's all I saw. Four-leaf clover. I don't see another lucky thing. A mood ring? No. Okay, you know what I do see, though? A chameleon changes color. A mood ring changes color. A traffic light changes color. What else changes color? Does scrap metal change color? I guess it does if it rusts. Evil Eye? What does Evil Eye mean? I mean, Sunset's kind of change color. Okay, great. Woo. Things that change color. A chameleon, a mood ring, a sunset. I mean, if you stare at it long enough, it'll go from, You know, a blue sky to orange to eventually black if you stare at it long enough, to the night. I actually had an interesting conversation with my Photo 2 kids today about ambient light. We're in a unit right now where we do fun things like long exposures. And a long exposure, a lot of times, it's a different way of thinking about light because there is no light except for the light you add because the ambient light is gone, right? Okay, so glad I didn't guess that an evil eye changes color. I actually don't know what they mean by evil eye. I see lucky things. I see lucky four-leaf clover, lucky horseshoe, lucky rabbit's foot, baby blues, soda pop, pet rock. Pet rock is like a retro collectible scrap metal. What do they mean by all this? I feel like whatever I guess, it's going to be one away. Could be evil eye, baby blues. Okay, so if let's say it's this and it's one away. So that means that this, and this is also one away. Baby blues, soda pop, pet rock, scrap metal. These are like nonsensical. I mean, they're two words, right? Everything's two words here. Except horseshoes, you know, a conjunction of two words. Soda pop. Oh my gosh, I'm staring it right in the face. Blues, right? Rhythm and blues. Pop, right? Popular music. Rock music and metal. This has got to be purple. Music genres. Evil eye, horseshoe, four-leaf clover, and rabbit's foot. I guess we got to look it up because I don't know what an evil eye is. Good luck symbols. What on earth? Like a monkey fist? What is an evil eye? I got to look that up. Evil eye. That's a symbol of good luck? That's a symbol of good luck? What do you mean? The evil eye, or Nazar, is an ancient, widely recognized amulet believed to protect against negative energy, envy, and bad luck. Huh. Well, that's news to me. Good vibes only, and then you're just surrounded by eyeballs. Okay. That's a new one to me. I've never heard of that one. I don't know. I am not a superstitious person. I'm just not. I'm not. There's one superstition I believe in, and I think I've talked to you guys about it before. There's one superstition I believe in because it is dead true. Everything else is total bunk. Horoscopes, right? Flat Earth, whatever, you know, name it. It's all bunk, right? Superstition. Stepping on a crack is not going to break your mother's back. Right, that kind of thing. Stepping under a ladder. I step under ladders all the time. All the time. There is one bad luck omen that I do agree with because it is dead true. It is said in truth. And that is to say the word Macbeth in a theater. And not because it actually works. You know, if somebody just says the word Macbeth in a crowded theater, the physical action of saying the word does not do anything. However, other people hearing that word, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy that people start freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, you said Macbeth. And then suddenly it's a train wreck. And, you know, it's a domino effect. And one thing leads to another. And suddenly you turn around and there is just bad luck everywhere. Why? Because everyone has the bad luck in the back of their mind. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. See what I mean? It's a hysteria thing, right? It's like a group hysteria. So I absolutely 100% believe in that one. Not because the physical action of saying the words does anything, but because of the reaction from others. It causes, you know, kind of pandemonium. So that's the one superstition I believe in. Name another, I probably won't tell you I believe in it. But that is one superstition I can get behind. Because it's rooted in fact. All right. Folktale characters. Chicken Little, the Frog Prince, the Gingerbread Man, Goldilocks, different characters. The blue today was things that change color. Well, a chameleon to match its surroundings. A mood ring, depending on how warm it is, or depending on your mood, quote unquote. A sunset. Beautiful sunset will change color if you stare at it long enough. And a traffic light. Yeah, it goes from red to yellow. No, I guess from green to yellow to red. That's the right order. And then back to green, hopefully. Ending in music genres. Baby blues for the blues. Pet rock for, rock music. Scrap metal. Gotta love metal. And then soda pop. You're my soda pop. Let's see. Let's add another one. How about for king and country? There you go. Country music. And then good luck symbols. The evil eye, which is that eye of... It looks like a... Not the eye of Horus. What does that look like? It looks just an eye, right? It's just an eye. I don't know why they call it the evil eye if it's a good luck symbol. That's a little strange. Four-leaf clover. If you find a four-leaf clover amongst all those three-leaf clovers. The shamrock. A horseshoe. For some reason, I don't know what the story is behind a horseshoe, but it's got to be faced the right way. I forget what all the superstition is behind that. And then a lucky rabbit's foot, which is just sad. Give that rabbit his foot back. Why don't you give that rabbit his foot back? That's not fair. Okay, ready for this? Ready? Watch. Okay, wait, I gotta scroll up so you can see it. Okay. Isn't that cool? Wait, I'll play it again. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I made the sound effect. But I did end up making some animated graphics. You got to tell me what you think. Let me know. If it's like, oh, this is dumb. I don't like that. That's driving me crazy. Then I'll change it, whatever. But for now, I think it's pretty neat. And you're going to see it change from time to time as we go through these puzzles. All right. Let's dive in. We'll play the mini. Ghost's Word. How about boo? Magicians, and just like that, it's gone. Presto. Voila. I don't know. With 7 across, it's full of stars. The Walk of Fame. The night sky. Oh, actually, though. Night sky. That might fit. White bills in Monopoly. Are the white bills the ones? I think the white bills are the ones. Score of 4 on a par 3 is a bogey. It's warm enough that we could play golf today. It's so hot out. How about oohs and ahs? Frequently in poetry, oft. And then like the sands of pink. There we go. Pretty easy today. Pretty good. All right. Easy. The Ghost's Word. Boo. Boo. Magicians, and just like that, it's gone. Poof. In a puff of smoke. With 7 across, it's full of stars. Night sky. Awesome. The white bills in Monopoly. Boy, that I was really grasping at straws there, trying to remember. Is that the 10s, the 1s? I have no ideas. $3 bill. Yeah, the white bills are the 1s, apparently. Night sky. Score of 4 on a par 3 is a bogey. You're 1 over par. And then oohs and ahs. Frequently, oft. In poetry. Like the sands of Harbor Island in the Bahamas. Pink sands. Oh, I'd love to see pink sands. That sounds beautiful. And then dissenting votes are no's. Or nays. Could be either, right? Nay or no. And then, let's see. Ready for the... Here's the action. Ready? I keep wanting to make a noise. Maybe it should make a noise. Can I program it to make a noise? I'm going to figure out. How to make it make a noise. But maybe not that goofy explosion sound. It just feels good. It feels good to hit the button. Look. Doink. Doink. Isn't that cool? It like pushes out from the other one. I think I'm clever. If you like the animation, let me know. How about crosswords with friends? Okay, honestly, not that impressed. How about meh? Fitting. Apt. Wrath. Ire. Like Warhead's Extreme Sour Hard Candy. They're sour. They're hard. They're a challenge. I don't know. Spaghetti dish with cured pork. I want to say carbonara. Oh, it fits. It fits. Hogwash, my Aussie friend. No way. I don't know. One Battle After Another star, familiarly. One Battle After Another was Leonardo DiCaprio, so probably Leo. Place that might offer disposable slippers at a spa, maybe. Give a talking to. A stern lecture. That doesn't fit. Give a talking to. I don't know. One named singer dubbed the goddess of pop. I want to say it's Sade. That might be wrong. I don't know. Arrive by plane. Fly doesn't fit. Land. Arrive, present tense. So it wouldn't be flew because flew is past tense. Wonder something. Vocal range. 420 across. I don't know, but I'm going to assume because it's four letters that it's alto. Apple desktop computers are iMacs. Personal website. That might be wrong. It's in your DNA. It's your genes. Rosemary or thyme are herbs. Made amends. Atoned. Breadcrumb coating for the dish tonkatsu. That's panko. Panko breadcrumbs. Cable car. A tram. Hogwash, my dude. I don't know. Hogwash, buddy. So I think this one is probably tart. Because it's Warhead's candy. I don't know what we're getting at there. Hogwash, buddy. Free from distress. Okay, so this is not Sade. I want it to be Sade. We actually listened to Sade in class yesterday. At peace. At peace. Merits. To deserve. I don't know. Hearty chunk of meat. How about a slab of meat? Match your bet. Call. I call. I raise. I fold. I call. I'm blank you. You can't fool me. I'm on to you. You and your tricks. Attend. To attend to. I don't know. Sham shag. A wig? Is that a wig? Oh, that's funny. All right, hogwash, my Aussie friend. Bunk, mate. That's a bunch of bunk. To scold, to give a talking to. I don't know who the goddess of pop is. That's sad that I don't know that. Arrive by plane. To land. Oh, I thought. Bunk. Oh, bunkmate and bulldog. Oh, that's so clever. I love that. Wonder. Ooh, wait, I know this one. Hogwash, my dude. Trash, man. Take out the trash. How about merits? Earns. I don't know if I can spell right. There we go. Earns. To attend. Oh, how about share? Maybe share. Wonder Woman. Why didn't I not get that? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not that impressed. Meh. Fitting. Apt. It's apt for this. Your wrath, your ire. Warhead's extreme sour hard candy are tart. Ooh, spaghetti carbonara with cured pork. I usually just make it with bacon. I know traditionally it's like, it's pork. It's a sauce with egg and, that whole thing. I just use bacon. Easy, right? I suppose I should use cured pork to make it authentic or whatever. Hogwash, my Aussie friend. Bunk, mate. Bunkmate. One battle after another. Leonardo DiCaprio. The spa is where you might get disposable slippers. Scold, to give a talking to. Share, I said Sade, but same sound. Share, Sade. One named singer dubbed the goddess of pop. Cher. Arrived by plane. Land. Wonder Woman. Cher apparently was an alto. Another Wordle in 5. Oh no. I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I talked to my dad on the phone. I love talking to him. Just catching up, seeing what he's up to, seeing what my stepmom's up to, my brother. He's just awesome. Love those guys. I just love catching up with them, checking in. Apple desktop computers, iMacs, personal website, a blog. It's in your DNA, a gene, a single gene. Piece of equipment that's checked by tapping, a mic. There's better ways to check a mic. You could just, speak into it. I hate it when people tap on microphones. Ugh. Or they'll take the mic and just go right up to it. They're like, oh, does this work? Of course, there's better ways to talk into a microphone. You just talk and see if it sounds good, right? You don't talk directly into it, like super close. You don't blow on it. You don't tap on it. You just put the mic on you, speak normally, and then we'll match your sound. We'll match your level. So I wholeheartedly disagree with the clue. Piece of equipment that's checked by tapping. If someone taps on a mic, I will tap on their forehead. There's a better way to do it, I promise. Notable period in history, an era. Rosemary or thyme, those are herbs. Made amends, atoned. Breadcrumb coating for tonkatsu. Oh, I love tonkatsu. Tonkatsu pork, tonkatsu chicken. I know, it is a trope. It's absolutely a trope that people tap on a mic or speak directly into a mic. You don't have to do that, though. You don't have to. Cher being the goddess of pop is something else. Yeah, talk to your dad when he's home. Yeah. Do you know your dad? Off the top of your head, do you know your dad's birthday? You don't have to say it, but do you know your dad's birthday off the top of your head? I do. Well, not your dad, but... You should, you should connect with people you love. Absolutely. You know your family's birthdays. Good. As you should. A cable car. Tram. Your memory's highly selective when it needs to be. That's funny. For some reason, I have Tyson. The Tyson that comes in the chat. He's said it before in the chat. He kind of overshares sometimes. But for some reason, I have it absolutely implanted in my head, and it will not leave, of when Tyson's birthday is. It's, I forget. No, it's July 5th. It's the day right after Independence Day. What am I going to do with that information? Absolutely nothing. I just think it's funny. Let's see. The cable car, the tram. Hogwash, my dude. Trash, man. Hogwash, buddy. That's bull, dog. He did give away his age. Yeah, he tends to kind of overshare a little bit. I think that's his nature, but he means well. He means well. Free from distress. At peace. Yeah, at peace. Merits, earns. Hearty chunk of meat, a slab. Match a bet in poker, to call. Right? You can raise, call, check, fold. What do you want to do? I'm actually a really, really good dealer. I can deal Texas Hold'em very, very well. If I took a rake, I would get tips all the time. Like if I actually like played or like dealt actual games in a casino, I am very consistent. When you're a dealer, you have to be consistent. Keep track of who's on, whose turn it is, actions on you. You know, who played the small blind, the big blind, who the action is on, and what raise limits and you know, pot size and things like that. You got to keep track of all that. I feel like I do that pretty well for home games. Never worked as a dealer, but I'm pretty good at that. So keeping track of it. And lucky me, if I just keep dealing, I get to be in the experience of poker, and I don't lose any money. In fact, I gain money. It's, you know, I'll take bets or take rakes or calls or tips and that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm a pretty consistent dealer. So I call. See your bet and raise you. A slab. It's like a slab on a wall. That's funny. I'm on to you. You can't fool me. You guys are always trying to trick me. I'm on to you. And then attend to come. Yeah, are you coming? Yeah, I'm going to attend. And then a sham shag. I love that. A wig. A wig is a sham shag. That's funny. All right, we're playing the Wordle. Ready for this? See, I wanted to make another noise. I made another noise. All right, I promise next time I'm not going to make any noise. I just think it looks cool. Look. There, I didn't make a noise. I did not make a noise. Okay, ready? I want to make a noise every time. You like the animation? Oh, good. Oh, good. Remind you of PowerPoint? Oh no. Oh no. Should it remind you of PowerPoint? I made like custom animated GIFs in Photoshop, and I don't know. I don't want it to seem dated. Okay, if you like it, yeah, that's fine. If you like it, great. We'll go with it. But I don't want it to seem like dated, you know. On 2003 PowerPoint, making animations. I love it. Well, hopefully it doesn't look like 2003. I like the color that I chose for the Midi too. It's bright, it pops, but it's not like too auspicious. Okay, still playing hard mode. Let's do it. I don't know why this word popped into my head. Wretch. You're kidding. No way. Lucky me. Lucky. I promise I do not. Like, there is no cheating involved ever. Like, that wouldn't be fun. That would take the fun out of this. I love to struggle through the Wordle. But that gave me 3 letters. That's insane. Okay, so we've got R-E blank blank. No, it's not blank blank H. It's got to be either H, like rehab, or it could be... something H. I wonder if it is rehab. Wow! No way! No way! I got a Wordle in 2 today. That's insane. What a lucky first guess. I mean, you know how I do it. I just sit there and stare at the screen. I'm like, okay, gift me a word, right? Voice inside my head, tell me a word. That's wild. I said wretch and then rehab. Wow. Wow. Crash, harpy, wasted, wharf, tilde for letters, and then finally did rehab. Wow. That's a crazy one. T-I-L-D-A. Or E. It does actually fit. Tilde. Could do tilde. Wow. What, yeah, we just earned the Wordle in 2 for the 9th time. Not a sea of greens today. Not a sea of greens. We got 1 H, but that's okay. Holy cow. That's lucky. Calculate my words. Oh, I'd actually love to know that. Yeah, what was my ability there? The word is almost certainly rehab. Yeah, I totally hit the lottery today. Wow. Wow, that's insane. I am always very careful to, like, kids will play games in my class. Like, they will play, they play stupid things like shell shocker or chess, or not shells. Chess is not stupid. But when I'm trying to teach them something and I turn around and I'm like, dude, you're playing a game. What the heck? But anytime somebody is playing a New York Times game, whether it's the Strands or Connections or Wordle or whatever, first I'll go like this, right? Luckily I'm in the back of the classroom and I see somebody, I see yellow and I see green. I'm like, whoa, and I hide it because I make very sure not to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't look anything up ahead of time. I don't look up, I don't watch kids play or anything. And when the kid does play, I'll cover it. I'll be like, okay, so close that. I haven't played the Strand, or I haven't played the Wordle yet, and I'm like very cautious about not seeing it. That was just a great guess. That was a killer guess. Amazing. Okay, and then here, one more animation. Ready? I didn't make the sound. I didn't make it. I didn't make the sound. Was Wretch in the Mini? No, no. It just kind of came to me. Just sort of came to me. I love just sort of like staring at the keyboard and seeing what word sort of comes to life in my eyes. I have a couple of go-tos that I kind of dismiss those, and maybe I'll make like an alternate of that. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I want to play plays or party or let's see. Was it swing? I'm trying to think of other words that are like always my go-to words. But I usually dismiss those. As soon as I think of it, I dismiss it. And then I'm like, okay, what's like another word that I could play? I don't know. Maybe that has different vowels or that has, a different starting consonant or something. Maybe it's not good of me to do that, but I dismiss the first thing that comes to my head and I play whatever I'm feeling next, I guess. Let's see. Swing was recent, so I doubt they'd use it again. Yeah, that's true. For Saturday, I'll give you a word if you want. No. Oh, like a starting word. I thought you meant like give away the answer. No, I'd love a starting word. Slept. I can play slept. Yeah. It's a good starter for Saturday because I sleep in. Yeah, I do. I love sleeping in on Saturday. It's my day. It's my one chance. All right, Strands. I started... It's probably bad of me, but like I was so tired today. I've had a couple of just big projects, late nights, and trying to figure things out. And I was like, oh, I'm getting drowsy in my fourth period class because it's hot in my room. Literally, it was like 80 degrees in my room today because it's 80 degrees outside and they haven't kicked on the air yet. So I've got my fan going and I'm just like baking and sweating. I even texted the principal. I was like, hey, do you mind if I, like, I said, the way I said it was funny. I was like, would it be a dress code violation if I wear shorts tomorrow? Because I cannot bear this. It was just way too hot. And she was like, oh, no, totally. In fact, she's going to send out, she probably already sent it. I haven't checked, but she probably sent out an email to say, hey, you know what? It's real hot in their building. Feel free to, wear light clothing because it's hot. It is hot, like sweaty in my room. And they haven't kicked on the air yet. So it is what it is. Yeah, she is a real one. Honestly, she seriously is. Your teachers never wore shorts. Yeah. I don't doubt that. There's one teacher that just rain or shine, day or night, cold, hot, whatever, is always in shorts. Always. I mean, he wears a polo shirt, but that's what he does. I mean, you can't think of this teacher without thinking of he's in shorts. It's just his attire. That's what he does. Yeah. Fun fact, he's not a gym teacher either. You think, oh, that must be a gym teacher. No, actually, it's not. It's a different teacher. It's crazy. All right. Bring a plate. I was a little dissatisfied with the theme yesterday, so I hope that this one does not disappoint. Remember, it was like follow the or something. It was like something so dumb. Because it was like after life. Oh, it follows. It follows, and then the finishing was the spangram. It follows after life. So like life preserver, life jacket, life whatever. And I was like, really? Afterlife? I don't know. I was dissatisfied with it yesterday. But I don't make the puzzles. I just comment on them. Today's theme: bring a plate. Bring a plate. Like a DIY, like a potluck. Oh, maybe it's about a potluck. Yes. Watch. Whoa! Don't right click. I'm worried I'm gonna right click. Potluck. Appetizers. I don't know what that one is. A casserole. What else are you bringing to a potluck? Appetizers. A bunch of sides. Salads. I keep wanting to say vegetables over here, but I don't think it is. Veggies. Okay, 2 more, so it's this and this. I spelled that almost exactly backwards. I did! Trest and dessert. Trest dessert is a palindrome. Ah, that's fun. That's fun. Trest and dessert are opposite each other. All right, now what on earth is this? A beverage. You're in charge of bringing beverages. Usually anytime we have a potluck, the admin is in charge of bringing the beverages. They'll have, all the classics everyone loves. It's like Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew, and everyone loves Coke Zero on the faculty. I actually don't drink all that much soda, so I usually go for a water or something else. But yeah, at the potlucks that we do, the most recent potluck that we had was actually last Friday, and everyone brought kind of tapas and charcuterie and fun finger food munchy kind of stuff. And I brought pão de queijo from Brazil. It was great. It was a little overcooked. I cooked it in the ovens at the school, and I left it in for probably too long, and I think their ovens run hotter than my oven does. So when my oven says 400 and their oven says 400, it's two different temperatures, right? But honestly, it wasn't bad. It tasted great. Tons of cheese, soft. It's made of tapioca flour, right? So it just kind of melts away. Oh, it's so good. So good. It was a little too floury, but you know what? You can't fault me for trying. Yeah, so bring a plate at a potluck. Bring veggies, bring a casserole, bring desserts. Trest, dessert. How about a beverage? And bring appetizers. One of the math teachers, she brought like a caprese salad, but it was like cherry tomatoes. It was cherry tomatoes and cheese, like that like Boursin cheese, like the soft crumble cheese. It was that spread out on a plate with basil and tomatoes in this balsamic glaze reduction, and just spread on top, and you would just scoop at it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. If you don't like cherry tomatoes, even that, you would have liked this. It was divine. It was so good. A bunch of my friends brought one of my friends brought brownies that were really good. They had like a cream cheese frosting on it. One of my friends brought a really, really good like lemon tart. And the lemon tart was made of like a soft cheese curd of some kind. I forget what it was. It was like a really nice light cream base, but it was like I don't know how to describe it. I should get the recipe from her because it was really good. It was really, really good. But it was this light kind of cream and lemon tort. It was divine. Everything there was just so good. I think the one that was lacking, sadly, was mine because I overcooked it just slightly. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. Otherwise, it would have just been perfect. I'm still kicking myself for that. If you'd say desserts. Oh, stressed. That's funny. Stressed. If you are stressed, then you need desserts. Well, if you are stressed, keep watching these and watch my goofy little animations. Aren't they great? I think they're great. Look at it, just doom. Love it. And hopefully you have some dessert to go with your stress. And we'll have a potluck maybe. We'll just bring it all with us. And if you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing because we do this every day, including on stress days where you just need dessert. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. See you guys. You're awesome.